welcome to my channel, and here we'll be solving this problem, and it has to do with link mechanism. As we have here, the figure 1 shows the diagram of the link mechanism. The crank FG rotates about F, and the link GH slides up and down in the slot H. P is the midpoint of GH, and here we are asked to redraw full size the given diagram. And question B says that plot the locus of P for 1 revolution of FG. Okay, so looking at the diagram as we have here, so we have the crank FG. This is the crank FG, and it is moving in a clockwise direction. You have to take note of the direction of the arrow, so it is rotating in clockwise direction. Then we have point P at this point. This is point H, and as this FG is rotating, that is the crank as rotating, so we have this one is moving up and down. So we are now asked to plot the locus of point P. So based on what we have here, so for the dimensions, so we have that from this point, or from this line, so you have point H to be 30 millimeters away from this line, and then we have the distance between this point H and this line that comes out of point F to be 60 millimeters. So the distance is 60 millimeters, and then we have the length HG or GH to be 90 millimeters, and also distance FG is 60 millimeters. So we are going to make use of these dimensions to work this out, and also to produce the locus of point P. So let's start. So what we need to do first is to draw a vertical center line. So we have a vertical center line like this. Okay, so we have the vertical center line, and then so we are going to draw horizontal center line. So here I'm going to draw horizontal center line here like this. Okay, so on this line, on this horizontal center line, I'm going to locate point H, which is 30 millimeters away from this. So I will take a measurement of 30 millimeters, and also, so I've located this point H here. This is point H. So the next thing that I'm going to do is that on this line, on this vertical center line, I will take 60 millimeters up. So 60 millimeters. So this is 60 millimeters here. So based on what we are given, this is point H here, and this is point F. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to take my compass, and I will draw a circle of radius 60 millimeters. That is FG 60 millimeters. So I will take 60 millimeters here like this, put it at this point F here, and then I will draw a circle. So this is the circle. Okay, so having drawn this circle now, so next that I'm going to do is to divide this circle into 12 equal parts. I will divide it to 12 equal parts. So I will need to draw a horizontal line through point F like this. Then I'm going to divide the circle into 12 equal parts. Alright, so the next that I'm going to do is that I'm going to number this point on the circle. But initially we have this point. This point is point G. This point is point G. So I'm going to call this point 1, since we have that the movement is in clockwise direction, so this is point 1 and this should be point 2, this is point 3, this is point 4, here is point 5 and this is point 6, so this is point 7, this is point 8, so while this is point 9, this is point 10, this is 11, and we have this to be 12. So alright, so the next that I'm going to do here, I need to make sure you can see this line. So next that I'm going to do here, I'm going to connect GH together. Connect GH together. So if I take the measurement, so let me take the measurement, it should be 90 millimeters as we are given in the question. So this is 90 millimeters here. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to make this line a thick line. I'm going to make it a thick line like this. Okay. So on this line, as we have that point P is at the midpoint of our FG, so that means if we divide 90 by 2, it will give us 45. So I'm looking at what I have here. This is 45. So this is 45 millimeters here. So this is 45 millimeters. So this is the first point G. So this is, point P. So this is the first point P. So the next note that I'm going to do is that, alright, so I need to draw a vertical center line through this point H as we have in the question. Alright, so then I will take a measurement of 90 millimeters. So 90 millimeters, I will take measurement of 90 millimeters. I will need to extend this line again. I need to extend it down. So I need to extend it down. So very important. So alright, so then, so I put the endpoint on my compass here with 90 millimeters and I will make an arc on this line. Okay, so that is the next point H. So I'm not going to write H there, but I'm going to draw a line from here to here. So this line will be a thin continuous line. Then I'm going to take a measurement of 45 millimeters. So from this point, or from point 2, I will take 45 millimeters. So this is 45 millimeters. So I'm going to take note of this point. So this is the next point P. So the next one that I'm going to do is that I'm going to put the midpoint at 3 here and make an arc on this line. So I make an arc here. So that means I need to extend this line. Okay, so I will take a measurement. I'm going to join point 3 and this point together like this. And I will take a measurement of 45 millimeters. So this is 45. So this is the next point P. Okay. Then the next is I'm going to put it at point 4. So I will need to extend this. So I put the midpoint of the compass at point 4 here. So I will make an arc on this line. Okay. So all I need to do, so I'll just take the measurement of 45 on this line. So I don't have to join it with point 4 again. Or it's as if it's already on it. It's already on it. So I'll just take a measurement. Or I may need to draw. I think it's not exactly on the line. Then I'll take a measurement of 45 millimeters from the point. So here we have the next point P here. Alright, so then from point 5, so we need to do it one by one. So make a, so then we join this together. So 5 to this point. Then we take a measurement of 45 from this point here. So take 45 millimeters. So this is 45. So we have this point. Okay, then, so point 6. So from this point, So make an arc here. So then we join this point together. I take a measurement of 45 millimeters. So I'm going to do the rest while I pause the video. So I've shown you how to make it, or to get the point up to 6. So I pause the video and do it, then I'll come back and show you the next thing that we have to do. Alright, all the points have been located and I've numbered them. So from P1, or label them P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6, P7, P8, P9, P10, P11 and P12. So the next thing that we need to do is to join this point together with the use of a French curve. So okay, so let me start like this. So I can join these 3 points together. These 3 points can be joined together like this. Okay. Join these 2 points together like this. Then you should be able to join these 2 points together. Okay, so these 3 points, okay, these 2 points, let me join these 2 points together first. Then you should be able to join this together. These 2 points. Okay. Then so join these 2 points together. Alright, so this is how the locus of point P. It looks as simple as I've done it here. So all you need to do is to practice. Thank you, and keep on practicing. God bless you.